What's up, everybody? Jeremy here from MTG headquarters, bringing you the final video from the Onslaught booster box. If you've been following along with sections 1 and 2, you know we pulled 2 fetchies, which are pretty much the only thing of value in this set, at least currently in 2013 when I'm opening it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you take a second to subscribe so you can follow along with more vintage openings as well as deck techs, and obviously I open up all the new stuff as well. So, you know, join along, fellow fans of Magic. I hope that you do. Threaten is our first uncommon. Soulless 1, Aura Extraction, and our rare is a Biorhythm, an 8-drop sorcery. Oh my god. Each player's life total becomes the number of creatures he or she controls. I don't care how cool it is. 8 mana in today's meta, you might as well say 1,000,000. Maybe an EDH has a thing. Apparently back then, when Onslaught was crack-a-lackin', the giant expensive casting cost enchantments and stuff like that were okay. Slice and Dice, which is awesome, honestly. 6-drop, but deals 4 damage to each creature, and it has cycling. Mistform Shrieker, Nameless 1, and our first, we have a foil. Yay! Oh, wait a minute. It's not a fetchy. Raspberries. I thought it was a foil fetch land. I was like, oh, I just paid for the box. That's what I get. 3-drop. Pay 5, untap all creatures you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase, followed by an additional main phase. Play this ability only once anytime you could play sorcery. And we have a foil Lonely Sandbar. You know, it's lonely where I live, in the land of thinking you just got a foil fetch land when you didn't. That's super lonely too. Good thing I still have my lucrative hand modeling career for Wizards. Otherwise, I don't know what I do. We've got a Wall of Mulch, Goblin Burrows, Overwhelming Instinct, and our rares, Future Sight. Enchantment? This must be an enchantment type block. 2 colorless, 3 blue. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play the top card of your library as though it were in your hand. Okay. So that was probably a thing when Onslaught came out, huh? It's expensive though. 3 blue means you're not really splashing that. Our first uncommon, Complicate. Then we've got Feeding Frenzy, Doubtless 1. Unholy Grotto. It's a rare, but it's not a fetchy, and I don't think it's worth much. But 1 colorless, pay 1 black, put target zombie card from your graveyard on top of your library. It's not horrible, but that is now twice I've been fooled by imposter fetchies. I really need 2 more fetchies to save my bacon. I don't really care. I mean, I do this for you guys, so whatever. But it'd be neat. Improvised Armor, Snapping Thrag, Annex, and our rare is Gigapede. Gigapede. 5-drop. 6-1. Gigapede can't be the target of spells or abilities, aka hexproof. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Gigapede is in the graveyard, you may discard a card from your hand. If do so, remove Gigapede to your hand, or put Gigapede in your hand. Be better if you could put it into play. Just saying. Hashtag just saying. Hashtag just saying. Give me fetchies or give me death. That's a song of Onslaught packs. Everglow Courier, Infest, Chain of Acid, and a Callous Oppressor. 3-drop, 1/2 creature. You may choose not to untap Callous Oppressor during your untap step. As it comes into play, an opponent chooses a creature type. Tap, gain control of target creature as if that isn't of the chosen type. Okay. That's a thing. 6 packs left. 6 packs left. 1 a fetchy, 2 a fetchy, 6 packs left. I'm just gonna put some of these cards in the box so I don't like, because as you guys know, I generally give away all the commons and uncommons that I pull regardless of the set, because I play mostly online, so I don't need the cards, and I figure it's a cool thing to keep you guys involved. Our first uncommon is a Avian Fate Shaper, Avian. Then we got a Searing Flesh, 7 damage for 6, set +1 red. A Fado Alchemist, and we've got a Undead Gladiator. 3 mana for 3/1 with an ability to pay 1 and 1 black. Discard a card from your hand, return Undead Gladiator from your graveyard to your hand. Play it on your upkeep, and also has cycling. I don't mean to be so all or nothing, but I do know now that I'm, you know, opening more packs, I'm sort of more cognizant of the value of cards. I don't care so much, but it's always cool. I know you guys know way more than I do. We've got our Prowling Panglion, Catapult Squad, Elvish Scraper, and our rare is a Jareth Leon Titan, 6 mana for a 4/7, and whenever Jareth Leon Titan blocks, it gets a 7/7 +7/+7 till end of turn. 1 white, and it gains protection from the color of your choice till end of turn. Okay, so that's pretty sick. And we got a foil Ixoder's Will. So that card's probably no joke. I mean, as long as you keep that 1 red, white, and white mana open, you're probably sitting pretty. Ghost Helm Courier, Goblin Machinist. My dad's a machinist. Annex. It's kind of a weird art because it's kind of like this regular random dude's face. And then Mana Echoes for 4, an enchantment. Whenever a creature comes into play, you may add 1 colorless to your mana pool for each creature you control that shares a type with it. Okay. So that's a thing. Come on, 3 packs left. Give MTG headquarters a fetchy! Ah! That's alright. The law of averages works out. Sometimes you have great boxes, sometimes you don't. Gustcloak Skirmisher, Chain of Plasma, Chain of Acid, and our rare is Head Games, which is a neat card. It is a sorcery for 5. Target opponent puts the cards from his or her hand on top of his library. Search that player's library for that many cards. The player puts those cards into his or her hand, then shuffles his or her library. So you can basically reset their hand. And then you can pick which, you know, if they have 3 cards in their hand, let's say you don't want them to have any creatures or whatever, you can give them 3 mana. So that's kind of neat. Oh, another foil land, but it's a plains. Damnation. Damn you, Onslaught box. You keep messing with my emotions. Messing with my emotions like messing with my money. Wait, that's not how it goes. Fred Shroud Courier, Nova Cleric, Spitfire Handler, and our rare is a Words of Wind. Another enchantment. Classic Onslaught. 3-drop, pay 1. The next time you would draw a card this turn, each player returns a permanent he or she controls to their hand instead. And a foil Plans. Last pack, we had 1 fetchy in the first 12, 1 fetchy in the second 12. So far, no fetchies in the third 12. I want it cheap. I'm not gonna look. All right, we've got a Dawning Purist, Doubtless One, Spitfire Handler, and a Stag Beetle. Damn you, Stag Beetle. It comes into play with X, 1/1 counters on it, where X is the number of other creatures in play. Fine. It's probably a fine card back then. That's alright, though. I do this for you. You, the viewer. So, if you're new to the channel, make sure you take a moment just to subscribe so you can always follow up. You know, we open vintage stuff. I open the current stuff. And also, I do a little bit of deck techs, mostly limited stuff. I will do some legacy / standard decks, but that's not really my wheelhouse. If you want to chat anything Magic the Gathering, make sure you post your comment down below. I try to get back to just about every comment. And I don't know. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you like this, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Later.